I am in the TestDrive lab. So this is the virtual lab that everybody internally, as well as vouchers, can be created for the customer. We can go in here and see what the next version of Fusion will look like in the GUI. So this will be the features that will be available in the GA release. And let's go ahead and get into it. I have already logged into the 3 arrays. And by the way, the complete instructions are here on the right. So self-paced walkthrough, get everything that I'm essentially going to cover in this demo. So again, 3 arrays, flash array 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to show how to lock these all into one fleet and then how you can provision objects across all these arrays. First thing you'll notice here in the right is this new icon and option called Fleet. It's not called Fusion here, it's called Fleet. That is the Fusion logo, but it is called Fleet. This will be there as soon as 6.8.x comes out. That feature will just be available and everybody can start using it. If I go to Fleet, first thing I'm going to be met with is this menu here that shows me 2 options. If we already had a fleet, we would join one. Since we're starting new, we're going to go ahead and create a new fleet by clicking such. Then we will name that fleet. I'm going to go ahead and use the naming convention laid out in that manual. Hit create a fleet, and that's it. Because this is a brand new fleet, and I'm on Flash Array 1. Could have done this from any of these arrays. But because I'm Flash Array 1 now becomes the first fleet member. Joined, remote arrays local, and I can see that. But we want to add more to the fleet, so let's go ahead and get those added in. So again, I'm going to go to Flash Array 2, same UI, same option. I click it, and now we're going to choose, you guessed it, join an existing fleet. Obviously, I could create a different fleet if I wanted a different set of arrays in there, but purpose of this lab, again, is to create a fleet out of these 3. First, we're going to find an existing. And if you remember, we're going to use that fleet name exactly as we spelled it out on this local array. And then we're going to have to enter a fleet key. Right here, it can give you an instruction on how to create that fleet key. But simply, I'm going to go back to the Flash Array 1. If I'm not in fleet, go ahead and get in there. And then up here in the right, we'll click the 3-dot menu and hit create fleet key. As we pull it up here, we can see that we have our new fleet key. It's all spelled out in front of us. We have the copy button here. You'll see that it's created. It is a temporary, right? And that's on purpose. And you'll see that actually 1 key for 1 join is going to be necessary. But you do have about an hour. It's actually 59 minutes and 59 seconds. And that key would be good for that. I'll be able to use it to join another array in this fleet. Okay, so we can copy it here. If we wanted to keep it open, I'm going to go ahead and set copy and close. And I'm going to take that to this second array. Go ahead and hit paste, Control V, and hit join fleet. And boom, there we go. We got the 2 arrays in this fleet now. It's actually indicating that I'm on Flash Array 2. That's the local one, and Flash Array 1 is not. Obviously, the reverse is here, local and remote. And just a kind of a tidbit here. This is on a refresh cycle. I could, of course, hit refresh. The understanding it's about 32 seconds. So depending on where you did this operation, it may show up briefly, or you could just refresh the page if you don't see it right away. So there we go. We got 2 arrays in here. And now we want to add that 3rd one in. I'm going to repeat that operation, go down to fleet here on the left. We're going to hit join an existing fleet. We're going to call the same fleet name. And you would say, hey, well, I've already got a fleet key. Could I not just join that now? And the answer is no. So kind of mentioned that before. 1 fleet key will let 1 array join into that fleet. This is an operation you only have to do once. This is intentional. So that way you intentionally add arrays to fleets. Somebody can't add an array to a fleet without your knowing, and then thus get, kind of elevated access that they shouldn't have. So again, one-time operation. Once you do this, you never have to recreate it. So we'll cancel that. So we'll go over here to one of the other flash arrays. We'll go ahead and hit create that fleet key. It's got a brand new key here. I'll hit copy and close. Return to flash array 3. Again, do create a DB fleet. There you go. It's remembered. And I'll go ahead and paste it in there. Hit join fleet. And just like that, all 3 flash arrays are now in this fleet. If I go back through here, again, depending on the refresh cycle, I could just kind of pop that up there if I want. I'll see that all 3 flash arrays are now fleet members in this one fleet. Biggest change there, simple operation to get them all into one fleet. And now from any one of these flash arrays, one of these nodes, I can start to do provision. So in the first iteration of this, as it comes out GA, what we'll be able to do are make objects across. And what you'll see under things like host, it's this idea of fleet view, where you can see what hosts are attached to which arrays in that fleet, and volumes as well. So if I go across volumes and fleet view, I can see volumes that are attached to hosts from different arrays, again, from any one of the arrays in this group. There's fleet view, just to kind of illustrate that. So now I can choose any one of these nodes and start creating objects. So go ahead and do one. I'm on flash array 3. That's the current array. I can put these into pods or volumes, really just all the options like I mentioned up front that I can do on a flash array, I'll be able to do inside this Fusion interface. So let's just name it. I'll just name it test. Give it a size. I can do QoS. I can put it in the default protection group or take it out, right? All the options are available to me, and I can even create multiples across. I can do groups of volumes, again, across other arrays in the same fleet. I'm on flash array 3, but let's say I wanted this on flash array 2. I could do the same. Again, wherever I want to put that. So version 1 is going to come out with the ability to provision across the fleets. Second wave is when we'll have those workloads and those catalog and that ability to kind of tie in to that AI of Pure 1. But out the gate, this is what the initial phase will look like. I'll hit create. If we look here again, I'm still on flash array 3. I can go see the test is right there. I can search for it in the same under volumes, under names, and I'll be able to do that from any array in the fleet. Right? If I go over here to flash array 1, go under same storage, hit volumes, hit fleet view. See it shows up there as well, right? Attached flat to flash array 2. I'm on flash array 1. And again, you can see how you can start to easily provision across all the arrays inside that defined fleet. Local array will show me local array. Obviously, it's not available. And again, this is same for hosts. And, you know, if I attach it to pods on locals, those volumes will show up in there. But again, I can provision that from wherever I want to in the fleet. It's a very easy process. Create a fleet, join your arrays to that fleet, and then start provisioning across them as you see fit. And that's really it. We'll do an update in the next wave of features. But until then, thank you for watching.